All right. So the Guyanese Critic is coming to you from, this is Camp and New Market Streets, on the corners of Camp and New Market Streets, where GPL is in the progress of a scheduled maintenance that is covering certain areas. We're going to talk to one of the technical persons in a few minutes as it relates to what's going on here and what time you can expect back electricity supply. It was thought that this scheduled maintenance might go a little over the time, but I was told by one of the technical staff that not necessarily is going to go over the time. And the areas affected which have power outage at this time since 8 hours this morning would have been Middle Street, East Street, Middle Street, east of Camp Street, Thomas Street, New Market Street, east of Camp Street, Camp Street north of Church Street, right? And the scheduled time was 8 hours this morning to 16 hours this morning. So we're gonna talk to Mr. Rokiam, one of the technical persons on the ground here at this time, and for a bit of an explanation as to what exactly GPL is doing and what we can expect from GPL as it relates to these works. Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Rokiam. Thanks once again for facilitating me. Just give me an idea of what you guys have been doing here today.
Yeah, we actually changed the route of a feeder.
Okay.
From Thomas Street to Queenstown. There will be Nairo Street, Alberton, 4th Street, Common Street, and then New Market Street.
Okay, so you've changed the route of a feeder. Feeder is lines that would be bringing in electricity supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how would that be advantageous to the system? Is creating some sort of redundancy in the line?
Yeah. It's this route can be more easy to maintain
Okay.
the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had I noticed a lot of wires in the ground. All of this is included in that process.
Yeah.
With
these wires, reclaim wire. We chop out these wire and upgrade the wire to fatter wire.
okay.
Yeah, the wire up there.
So also the feeder line has been upgraded.
Yeah.
Okay. And I noticed you got some new crossbars and those things would that have been done too? Could you tell me, is the same, all of this massive operation here is the same operation?
Yeah.
Replacement of the feeder?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, rerouting yourself the feeder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. What time is this estimated to be completed?
Estimated time is from 8 this morning to 4 o'clock.
So we're gonna get back electricity maybe 4 just after?
Yeah. We on schedule. So
You're on
4.
schedule?
Yeah.
Thanks a million, buddy. Thanks a million. Cool.
Yeah.
So you would have heard from Mr. Rokiam that GPL is on schedule in this area, right? You see in the background there? GPL is on schedule. You got them guys got the ladders up there walking. You got people all around here. And just to give you an idea, right? It's a lot of work. It's a lot that is entailed in this process. It involves a lot of changing the wiring, all them wooden thing, the poles would have been cut and replaced. And this also, there's a massive operation going on back that way, right? But just to ensure that GPL delivers as they promise, I came out and have followed up as it relates to GPL's scheduled maintenance today between 8 and 16 hours in the areas that I identified earlier. So it is said that GPL is on schedule and you can expect electricity back by 16 hours or just a little after. The Guyanese Critic with GPL on the ground, coming to you from Camp and Newmarket Streets, where there's a massive operation by GPL to change the route of a feeder. And in layman terms, there's actually feeder would be like your current supply, the main current supply coming in to what is this massive network that GPL has. So these would be, you know, the lines here that come into your home would be the regular thing, but a feeder would be the lines right up at the top that brings the electricity supply from the power plant or whatever earth station is servicing this area. And it's said that some of the feeder lines have been upgraded and are actually fatter lines. If you notice here, you got two different size of lines. You got a fatter one here, you got a finer one. I don't know if there's a difference, the comparison in the upgrade, but I'm just showing you there are a lot of different moving parts here, and GPL is on the ground and working. Thank you guys.